Good afternoon, everyone who is watching and listening. Radio Life is on the health wave. I'm happy to be with you again. My name is Victoria Barayev. I'm the author and presenter of the program. I have a very special guest in the studio with me this afternoon. Every guest in my program is special, but this person is especially special because she just landed about an hour ago, just arrived from New York to Atlanta to be in our program today to give us a very interesting presentation. Let me introduce to you our licensed esthetician, certified aesthetics instructor, certified image consultant, founder and owner of Kingsway Medi Spa and Wellness Center in Brooklyn, Rosa Leon. Hello, Rosa.
Good morning.
Good afternoon already.
Afternoon. Happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Normally, our program comes out at 6 o'clock every Thursday night, but today we have a special episode with you because you came today, not yesterday.
Thank you
Thank you for.
Thank you.
So we're doing it special for you.
Thank you.
What I wanted to offer my audience today is a talk on skincare. So far, we've talked a lot about how to eat right, how to take care of our um, health, basically how to take care of our physical and emotional health. We've had so many talks about our psychological state of being and how that affects our health, but we haven't really touched the topic of the skincare yet. And everyone knows skin is our biggest organ, and whatever goes on inside projects on the our external outlook, definitely. And we do need to care about it, and we do care about it. So many women are obsessed with the way their skin looks. Some men also do, but that's a different topic. So that's why I wanted to bring up this topic of skincare. And I think you would be the right person to discuss this with. By the way, I have to mention that Rosa Leon is celebrating 20 years in the skincare industry this year, which is a big accomplishment. I know how dedicated you are to the field, and this passion really shows and projects onto what you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
But can you tell us a little bit about your journey as an esthetician? Being 20 years in business, it must have been an interesting experience.
Yes, my major is in teaching, and life just took me this path, and I'm very thankful to everything and everybody for this because this journey is definitely became a huge part of my life. It made me what I am now. And I think the biggest joy in this industry is that, or in my path, is that I meet so many great people, so many great women and men. Um, and it is such a pleasure at the end of the day to make someone's skin look more beautiful or healthier or to change someone's appearance. It's the biggest joy when someone gets up from your treatment table, looks in the mirror and says, "Wow." That's what I love, and that's what
Makes your
kept me
day.
going for 20 years and will keep me going for another 20 years, hopefully. So that's my journey, and I absolutely love it.
So as far as I know, you've been from the position of an esthetician to a director of a spa, and you've done it all.
Yes, I've done it all, I guess, purposefully because it's such a broad industry that I didn't know what I wanted to do. It's so exciting. There's makeup, there's nails, there's skin, there's waxing, there's everything. So I kind of purposefully wanted to try everything, and I guess once you're a teacher, you're always a teacher. So it kind of still led me to become an instructor in this industry, and I share a lot of information with young estheticians. But yes, I've been a lead esthetician. I've been an owner. I rented a room. I did a lot of things, but I never left hands-on. I was always hands-on. I was always in the treatment room, regardless of what position I held.
Excellent. So you're an instructor, so you can give us an hour of instruction on how to take care of our skin right now. So don't go away. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, to celebrate Rosa's 20 years life of being a skincare consultant and instructor and a practitioner, she was kind enough to let us have two things to raffle off today for you. So please don't go away. All you have to do, stay with us for the whole hour, for the entire segment, and say hi to us in the comments on Facebook. You can say hi. You can make a comment. The only thing is you have to do it once, only once. However, if you have a question, you can definitely post your question. I would encourage you to participate, to ask questions, and just to be with us this full hour. And what Rosa offered us for the raffle is 1 hour consultation with her, whether it's in person or via internet on Skype. If you don't live where Rosa lives in New York, you can definitely take advantage of this offer anyways. And the other thing is we will raffle off this multifunction eye massager, ionic massager. Wonderful gift. I wish I would be in the audience right now.
You can be. Just say hi.
So please start saying hello to us, start making comments, and towards the end of the show, we'll have a few minutes to raffle off these presents. And let's move on. Rosa, we know that skincare routine has been part of human life for thousands and thousands of years, and we know skincare existed for probably longer than we have evidence of. And what we have evidence of is traces back to about 6,000 years ago, right, to the ancient Egyptians,
Yes.
for whom skincare was a very, very important part of their human routine. And they used skincare not only for taking care of their skin, but they also used it for cultural rituals as mummifying, burial, and then dedicating it to their gods and goddesses. So they used it all. And back then, there weren't products like, fancy schmancy skincare items that you could go and grab from the Sephora shelves, or some very expensive natural Dr. Hauschka bottles. They used what they could. They used olive oil, they used ostrich eggs, they used dough to make their products, and of course they used essential oils. We know these ancient secrets of Egyptians, secrets of myrrh and frankincense, right? So those like aloe, how to use aloe in the skincare. So, but now looking at skincare today, it's a huge industry now with numerous chains of brand name spas and numerous skincare lines that are out there. I mean, you can get confused in the amounts of what exists. Also, all this equipment that we have for professional and home care use is just enormous. Yet, we've kind of lost the concept of the basics of our skincare. What's really important in the skincare routine? What is there for us to do in order to have young and good looking beautiful skin? Do we really need all these expensive skincare lines? Do we really need all this expensive equipment? So that's what I wanted to get a feel of from you and have your insights on this. So let's start by outlining, from your experience, outlining the most important common problems that women come across with women usually, because women are the ones who really care and pay attention to their skin probably more than men. What kind of problems do women usually get today in today's life?
Well, I think it's important for men and women, and the reason women pay more, one of the reasons that women pay more attention is because we go through more hormonal roller coasters than men do,
Right.
and that's why we go through changes in our skin, and that's why we have to oftentimes, grab different products from the shelf, in hopes to correct our imperfections on the skin, than men do, and we just on the other hand, we put ourselves in that position that we have to look a certain way, to get attention. So there are a lot of reasons why we run to Sephora and grab products from the shelves. But I think that one of the problems, there are a couple of them, but one of them is the fact that we are confused and we are overusing products in our skin. And we are trusting too much. We are watching too many commercials, unfortunately. As an esthetician, I guess, as a professional, I know that the best way to know what to put on your skin is to seek professional advice. It's as simple as that. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars. You just have to go for a good consultation. You don't even have to get a facial. Just go for a consultation, um, and find out whether home regimen is appropriate for yourself. um, Skin is simple. We need to sometimes not forget that we're part of nature and not corporate America or not, Sephora shelf.
Right.
We don't put our skin on the Sephora shelf. We're nothing against Sephora. I love Sephora, but um, skin is very, very. It's a complex organ, but it's very, very simple. It has a great memory, and it doesn't need much. It mostly needs a good nutrition.
Good nutrition, good water, good air,
Yeah, good air
and positive attitude.
definitely positive attitude. Yes, yes. We sometimes we lose the tune. We don't listen to our body anymore, and we rely on the shelves, rather than listening to what our skin wants, and that's a big problem.
That's a big problem. What kind of problems do we come across more than anything? I know a big one would be acne
Yeah,
today.
in today's day, we're very getting unfortunate, very shocking statistics. We get aging at 19, aging signs at 19, so premature aging.
Like what?
Fine lines and wrinkles, hyperpigmentation at early age. We get acne at 10, 9. That's very, very early. So we always say, yeah, maybe it's good for us as estheticians because we have more work, but we really have more work nowadays.
Mhm.
And that's in a ways unfortunate.
And just like, we can't even rely on ourselves anymore on knowing what to eat. We have to go to a specialist to tell us what to eat nowadays. Just like we have to go to a specialist to tell us what to do with our skin, because our life has gotten so complex with all the, foods that are available on the market, with all the lifestyle that we have. It has become so complex that it's hard to differentiate between
Yes,
what's
what's
good,
right and
what's
what's
right.
wrong,
Exactly.
and all the information that we're flooded with, that's coming from all sources. So it is confusing. I understand that sometimes you just need to take a deep breath, look in the mirror, and tell yourself, you know what, I am beautiful, and there's always worse. Just look around you, and regardless, like I said, just to kind of defend today's era, comparing to what you were saying back, 6,000 years ago, all of those products that they used then are now ingredients, and it's beautiful that the technology can put all of those things together and combine them and present very beautiful products, natural products for us.
Well, I wanted also to ask you today, we have such a big problem with skin cancer. More people are diagnosed with skin cancer than with any other cancer that exists out there today. So you, as a professional, skincare professional, probably deal with people who have skin cancer a lot. What is there something that you can offer as a professional, or how when you encounter someone with a client who has skin cancer, what do you do?
We do and we don't. We are trained in schools to identify the lesion, cancer lesion, and we know how to identify, but unfortunately, we can't offer anything for it because that's outside of our scope of practice. So it is a great deal that we know how to identify it because we see first signs of skin cancer and we can direct our clients to the right practitioner, and we do. And in my practice, I've saved probably maybe over 5 years, 5 people, mostly men, because a lot of times, men are golfers, and they don't see. I caught three cancer lesions on the back of
Wow.
men, and
So they're in the sun.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, they're in the sun more nose. Um, so we can identify, but we don't really deal. We can't really offer anything for the cancer. And
So it has to be brought to the medical attention.
absolutely, 100%, yes. The only thing is that I always, I guess, what bothers me is that a lot, especially in our country, they blame it on the sun. Sun is that guy, you burn the skin, you get skin cancer.
Mhm.
It's not always the case. Skin cancer comes from within.
There's a good book by Dr. Zen Kaim who talks about, people who blame it all on the sun, which is actually has to do a lot more with nutrition and our lifestyle.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. And then,
Apparently, people who live in South America, they get less skin cancer, even though they are in the sun so much.
yes. So how do you explain that?
How do you explain that? A lot can be explained from the nutritional standpoint.
Absolutely.
So let's talk more about just a little bit more about, since we mentioned acne and wrinkles. What causes acne?
It's a huge, huge topic that could be talked for days and days, but I think in general, if we narrow it down, acne has a couple of important factors that we need to pay attention to. Uh, Diet or eating habits, not a diet, but eating habits is definitely one of
The
them.
factor.
Yes, it's probably a number one factor, especially if you're prone, especially if it's in your genetics, then eating habits is it. And to me, the second factor would be lifestyle stress, how you
Mhm.
cope with stress. That affect, especially with girls, women, because stress affects and eating habits affect our hormones, that affect our nerve endings, that affect our oil glands, and so on. That's how we unfortunately come up with a problem like acne.
We always tend to blame it on stress, and you go to the doctor, they don't find anything, they tell you, well, stress, right? But I always say that stress in the connection with the what you eat, basically the environment was the connection of nutrition, what you do in day-to-day life in terms of putting into your body. So of course stress, but always in the relationship with food.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Because food creates hormones, and then those hormones create what they create.
Yes, and it's for estheticians, for us estheticians, it's not easy dealing with acne because we're not nutritionists. So people come run first to us to fix the appearance of their skin, but it's really you guys that they need to go to. And I mean, I was fortunate enough, if people don't know, I've been working with you. You are a consultant for all of my acne client or any client who needs to seek a nutritionist. And how many successful cases have we had? Probably all acne clients have been treated with
Yeah,
together.
starting with myself.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it right without each other.
Exactly. Yeah. So, the whole idea about combining the concept of proper eating, nutrition, and skincare, I don't think it has been done and stressed enough in today's life. I think that more estheticians need to be aware about the emphasis of nutrition in people's life, in terms of internal skincare.
Yes, because when a client comes to you with acne, there's an urge. You have to do something now and you need to fix it from that first facial. So a lot of times we forget that acne didn't get there,
Overnight.
Yes, and it's not going to take overnight to correct that condition. We always say we're not magicians, we're estheticians.
Correct. I like that. We're not magicians, we're estheticians. But there is a difference between pimple and acne.
Not,
Like the topical pimple and the cystic acne.
yeah, of course, of course. We would just say in simple language that pimple is the first stage of acne. You know, this is when the skin is just kind of warning you, hey, you know, there's this acidity going on, you know,
Mhm.
there's inflammation going on in the body, pay attention. And of course, if you don't do anything, then it will grow into a bigger problem.
Definitely. Well, I wanted to kind of change the topic right now and speak on behalf of all the women in the audience and ask you what really causes wrinkles?
Um,
Aging.
Aging. Yeah, what causes aging?
What causes aging?
Especially what causes premature aging. Yeah. One of the things,
Age.
age causes aging. I think the first thing is that, like I said before, it's okay to age gracefully. Okay, it's okay to look in the mirror and see a wrinkle, a fine line when you're 40. Um, so it's not traumatic. It's a natural way of aging. We do lose
And it's
collagen.
important to be able to accept yourself with
Absolutely.
age, the way you look,
Absolutely.
and be proud of it.
So a lot of times, if you look at the statistics today, we have more young women under 30 years old that are in plastic surgeons and
Oh,
doctors'
yes.
offices for injections. So there's that going on where we're not really aging, but we're calling it aging because I have a small, when I smile, I have this little wrinkle under my eye, and I need Botox. And there's really premature aging, serious problems that are happening. A lot of it, honestly, Victoria, is going back to what we eat and our stress. You know, sugar, white, anything that's white will cause aging, hyperpigmentation, acne, sensitivity, inflammation. Goes back to inflammation.
Mhm. So, what, in your opinion, accelerates? I'm sure it goes back to nutrition, but as an esthetician, what can you say about acceleration of skin aging? What really contributes to that besides nutrition?
Overproduction. I mean, overuse of products.
Mhm.
We're stripping our skin. We're overusing products. We are testing and trying.
So
too
more is
much.
not better.
No, more is not better, of course. Not knowing what it is, just relying on a salesperson to tell you, nothing against salespeople, but to tell you, you know, what you need, is not always the right way.
Mhm.
So overusing products thins our skin and causes aging.
Okay, well, good that you mentioned it. At what age do you really recommend to start the skincare regimen? What should it look like? We all know that we have to scrub our skin, just like we scrub our plate after dinner, and the more the better, right? The better we scrub, the more dead skin cells we remove, the more polished we look. And then we know we can put on a moisturizer if we do, and maybe a sunscreen, and that's about it. So what do we miss in like this important steps? What are the important steps? When do we need to start doing them?
It's still not all one fits all. It all depends on the skin health.
Mhm.
So some girls or boys need to start at around 17, 19, and some at 25,
But that's those who have acne problems.
or unhealthy skin, period.
Mhm.
Not only acne.
But I'm talking more about aging,
To
to
prevent
slow down, not to prevent, we can't
mid
prevent aging,
20s,
but slow down.
mid 20s, starting at around 24, 25 is a good age, you know, to prepare yourself for 30s. Because at 30 years old, you know, a woman is going through a change of hormones, and then at 40 it happens again. So prevention, preparation definitely helps about 5 years prior, starting at 5 years prior.
Mhm.
So when we're talking about what do we do, how do we prepare, what do we use, home care is probably the most important, and then recommend a general recommendation for getting procedures from a professional is about once every 4 to 8 months.
Mhm. Uh, um, what are the most common mistakes that women do in their home skincare?
In their, like I said,
In the
those
home regimen.
overusing or using improper products for their skin that are not assuming that I have oily combination, dry skin, and just start using self-diagnosing.
Mhm.
And that's when it actually exhausts the immunity of your skin because you're constantly putting incorrect ingredients on your skin, and the skin has to fight it off to reject it. And then eventually, when you exhaust the immunity and you start looking worse, not better.
Mhm. So it's always better to have a consultation with a professional.
It's the best thing. It doesn't cost sometimes anything or minimal for 15 to 30-minute consultation with a professional.
Mhm. Now, for that, you have to see the esthetician in person.
You do, because what happens is that nowadays, especially, we have devices, that do skin analysis. That can analyze the skin. We have cameras, we have mag lamps, we have whiz lamps, we have all kinds of things to enlarge the skin and look into it. So
Look into the pores.
look into the pores, look into how oily it can scan your skin and tell you how much oil you have, how much water you have, and so of course it's best to go in and speak and let the professional see your skin.
Mhm. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm reminding that the guest in our studio is Rosa Leon, a professional esthetician with a 20-year experience in this industry, who's answering our questions today. So please participate, send your questions, send your comments to become a winner of the wonderful gifts that Rosa Leon has provided for us today, very kindly. And we're continuing our bliss. We have a bliss today.
Oh, wow.
You know, we are going to bombard you with questions. So many women want to know, especially about aging, how to prevent wrinkles, what can we do? When you say overusing products, what do you really mean by that? How do we overuse, over scrubbing, or
Yes.
what is it?
I think the first thing, even psychologically, when you look in the mirror and you see something you don't like, you want to take it off physically. You want to scrape it, exfoliate it, scrub it off.
Mhm.
You want to take it off. So, of course, we know scrubs, we know brushes. So we're trying to every day over exfoliation is one of the biggest problems. Not only we physically do it, but we use acids like glycolic. We overuse retin A, glycolic, different acids
Mhm.
to strip the skin so so the wrinkles can disappear. So that's one of the biggest problems.
What's so bad about overusing acids on the skin?
Acids tend to speed up the natural process of what we call natural process of mitosis. That's the division of cells, the meaning growing skin, new cells.
Mhm.
And when you overdo it, when you overforce your skin to produce cells, eventually it exhausts. It's like a marathon.
Mhm.
You exhaust your skin and you get a reverse reaction. Your skin starts to thin out. And then you have more aging, more wrinkles, more
Wow, so you
sensitivity.
truly accelerate aging by overusing products that contain acids.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
So what do you think, how important it is, since you mentioned we have to get a professional consultation to find out our skin type and what needs to be done. How important is it to come and see an esthetician for a facial, and how often?
I think after 25, it's important. If you have a normal, healthy skin, nothing's going on there. Once every couple of months is a good idea to go and entertain your skin. But if you do have problems with your skin, then once a month, if not more often, for the first 6 times, 6 to 8 times, is very important to see a professional.
Mhm. So then the professional can tell you what needs to be done for the home regimen.
They'll put you on the right path there with home care. They will do their work that you can't do at home during those 6 to 8 times. And then in between, you're going to maintain, and eventually, you'll put your skin on the right path and just control it.
So can you outline these few steps, the important steps that need to be done in the home regimen?
Cleansing is important. Okay, so cleansing of the skin, but the cleansing with cleansers.
So cleansing and exfoliating, is it the same thing?
No, it's two different different things. Technically, it's like sweeping and mopping. What do you do first? Do you sweep or do you mop first?
Mhm.
Same thing.
Of course, you sweep first and
Yes.
then you mop.
Yeah. So sweeping would be your cleansing, and then mopping would be your exfoliation. You can't exfoliate skin that hasn't been washed. So you need to cleanse your skin with a proper cleanser for your skin type or condition. And then the second step, but not every day, would be your exfoliation, your scrub, or scrubs could be different textures as well. Strengths, yes, it could be a liquid, it could be a cream, it could be a powder. So whatever is appropriate for your skin, it's very, very important.
So you don't recommend to exfoliate every day.
Depending on the scrub, there are some powders, light powders, like for example, a rice powder, that you could. They're designed to use every day. They're okay to use every day.
Mhm.
But it all depends on the skin, skin type, skin condition.
So then after we cleansed and exfoliated, what would be the next thing to do?
After you cleanse and exfoliate, now your pores are open, your skin is clean and naked. You're ready to do what? You're ready to put some nutrition into your skin or protection, depending on the day, on the time of the day. So now you need to feed your skin with a nice salad. That would be either a mask, that would be a serum or a moisturizer. Usually, the steps are that you wash, you exfoliate, then you put a serum, and then you put a moisturizer. If it's a daytime, all year round, you need to put an SPF product on your skin. And then if it's a night, you either just leave it at the serum or floral water, or if you're going through a condition where your skin is really dehydrated, then you put a nice light night cream on.
So you suggest that we take care of our skin twice a day? Who has time for it?
Right. Of course, no one, unless they want to see their skin healthy and beautiful. It takes about approximately 30 seconds to take care of your skin, to do your regimen at home or at night. Doesn't take long. 30 seconds. 30
only.
seconds, yes. And a lot of things you can do while
It's
you're
hard
taking a
to believe.
shower.
Oh,
So exfoliation
that
can
makes
happen,
sense.
yes. A mask can happen in the shower as well. You know, while you're washing the rest of your body, the mask can stay on for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Mhm.
How long does it take to pump a serum on and spread it into your fingers and put it on? Maximum 10 seconds. That's it. It
Well,
doesn't
that's
take.
true.
It's just knowing what to put. That's why I said that a lot of us overuse the product.
Oh, so so there is more problems with overusing than underusing.
And underusing,
Mhm.
exactly.
But still, if we really don't have that much time, when do you suggest would be more important to do your home regimen? At night or in the morning?
You have to understand that at night, our skin, it being the largest organ, it regenerates and it excretes, it detoxes. So the only thing that you can do at night, you definitely cannot clog your pores with heavy creams or anything. Help your skin and throw something on the clean skin that will help to regenerate the skin. And those are usually your floral waters or nice toners and serums. And
Mhm.
that's it. Serums, ampules, boosters,
Mhm.
anything that has light texture and a smaller molecular structure.
Yet allows your skin pores to breathe.
Exactly, to breathe. Not only to absorb,
Absorb.
but to allow throughout the night to
Mhm.
excrete. Why do we, when we wake up at night, we usually feel kind of
Feel
unclean,
greasy.
greasy,
Mhm.
because we detox, and that's a great thing. Okay, so in the morning, our job is to protect. So technically, all you need to do is just wash off the grease or just wash your skin and put a protection cream on, day cream on.
So you wouldn't suggest to put on heavy creams, moisturizers at night, how some women tend to do?
Some people that are taking medications, the side effect is extremely dry skin, and only in that case I would suggest to put a cream on. You never want to leave your skin dehydrated. That's
Mhm.
one thing, because that also causes aging. So your skin has to feel, but a lot of times we abuse it. We feel like it's a must. We don't even pay attention to our skin. We just slap the moisturizer on. You don't need to. Give it a couple of minutes after a floral water and see. If you feel nice and dewy, go to sleep.
Hey, at last let your skin breathe.
Yes, of course.
Sometimes.
Not only because your skin becomes lazy. Skin has a memory, it becomes lazy, it stops hydrating itself at night if
Oh,
you
wow.
always do it for it.
Hmm.
You're doing its job, so stop and let the skin work and hydrate itself.
So how about those women who don't like to or get lazy to take off their makeup at night and just go to bed? How bad is it?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we've all been in that situation, but some of us are a bit more habitual than others, and we're having makeup and just go to sleep with it because they are always tired. You just have to remember what's in that makeup. You cannot be an ignorant and, walk around beautiful all day, but then at night abuse your skin and not take the makeup off. Makeup has very heavy ingredients, waxes, mineral oil, um, have ingredients that your skin cannot tear apart.
Now, are we talking about the skin makeup like foundation, or are we talking about eye makeup?
Both, both skin makeup and eye makeup. They all have waxes. They all have mineral oil. They have to have them in order to stay that long.
Even if it's a healthy,
It doesn't matter. It's not designed to be on your skin at night. Remember what your skin is doing at night. So let it do its job and clean, open up the pores. You have to.
Well, Rosa, let me ask you that this question wants to be asked. What about our grandmothers, our ancestors who didn't have access to these expensive skincare lines and all these creams and moisturizers and masks? They used what's available, and what they used was more like herbs and food and essential oils maybe if they were available. But all these wonderful recipes that we have, and every woman probably knows at least one recipe of from her grandmother maybe or mother, that could be helpful for the skin. What do you think about that type of skincare?
In general, yes, we hear, oh, what about our grandmothers that they barely use anything, but
And they
they
had
have
beautiful
beautiful
skin.
skin. But at the same time, if you put yourself in my position, in my room, where I hear at least 8 people a day that tell their stories about grandmothers, they're not all that beautiful because grandmothers also had acne, grandmothers went through skin problems, and then they didn't have everything that we have now to correct it. That's why you see a lot of older people that have pitting and scars on their skin. And then again, you're right. At that time, we lived in a different era, different generation. Things were healthier then, and now we're not a healthy society. So they did maybe need to use the amount of products that we use now, and uh, and they didn't have an access to it, and then they didn't have them, so they used whatever was in the kitchen. And here's my thing about the products, natural products that are intended to be digested. Um, uh, what the internal condition, the internal pH of our body is totally different from the skin externally. The skin in the same organ, the skin internally is totally different from the skin externally. Two different faces. So when we decide to grate some carrots, put some lemon in it and slap it on our face, the biggest problem with it is allergens. Okay, the beautiful thing about our technology and manufacturing and designing products is that the chemists, know how to take out allergens from the raw ingredients and just leave those that are helpful for the skin. And in addition to that, add ingredients that will help to deliver those ingredients into deeper layers of the skin. That doesn't always happen with grated carrot, and lemon and honey and mixing oatmeal and all of that. A lot of times you can make things worse um, than better.
But oftentimes you can make things worse by using the wrong skincare product too.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's where you need to seek a professional. It's the bottom line. Um, and I would say yes, there are. Like if you ask me, well, what do you know that would be good to use from the kitchen? Let's say make your own. You can make your own scrub, for example. Okay, something that doesn't stay on your skin. Quickly grind some rice, grind any grain. Add a little bit of either. Honey has a lot of allergens, so I don't recommend it. But you can add a little bit of oil, olive oil, for example, and just lightly scrub your skin. Those products from the kitchen are best for the body. Use them for the body all day long, but on the face you have to be a little more careful. The skin is a bit more delicate than it is on the body. The body's always covered, you know, um, the skin on the face is always exposed, it's always naked, so it's always more vulnerable and sensitive to the outside invasion. So be careful what you throw on your face rather than your body. You can play with the body a little more than the face.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. But how about along with all these skincare items that exist out there, skincare creams and moisturizers, exfoliators and masks and stuff, there are a lot of different machines for home use, like equipment, right? You go to eBay or Amazon and you just type in something and then you have 15 different kinds that come up to your availability and you don't know what to choose from. There are anti-aging machines and exfoliating machines and acne machines and all kinds of things. What do we like? How can we differentiate between them? What do we really have to pay attention to? What's worth our attention and what's not?
It's another big topic to talk about because it is confusing. You do see a flooded market with different gadgets for skincare. And I would more say that be careful in the sense of paying a lot of money for something that's not effective at all. Okay, that just looks pretty and doesn't. You have to do your homework and understand the specs of that device. In order to say yes, it is for me or it's not for me. Especially if you have health conditions, because a lot of those devices have electricity. It's galvanic, for example, that may be contraindication for your health. So there you have to be careful. I'll just tell you, I love gadgets myself. I brought one in today, and I carry them at my spa, and we sell them, but we check them, of course.
Someone will become the winner and will own this gadget today.
Great device, yes. This is an ionic, actually, massager, great for puffy eyes, creating a movement around the eye. We all have problems with our eyes, so this is a great little massager as you're eating or typing on your computer, whatever you're doing, watching TV. You can just go ahead and massage around your eyes. It has an LED light. It has a little bit of radio frequency. It gets cold. It gets hot. So it's warming. It's cooling. It has a few nice options there for you. It's all there in the instructions and manual.
Very nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, dear friends, keep sending us comments and we will raffle off this wonderful thing at the end of the show. Um,
Let me just say, just so everybody kind of get your crash course. Clarisonics. Okay, we all know about Clarisonic brushes. They're very popular. They're all over pharmacies and everything. Those are great. Just pay attention to the bristles. The bristles sometimes are rough, coarse, sometimes they're soft or medium. So if your skin is delicate, get soft bristles. Okay, so Clarisonic brushes are excellent. They help to exfoliate your skin. You use them with cleansers or exfoliants. Then what else is on the market is what's called RF or radio frequency devices. Okay, they're little, what they do is they help to tighten the skin. They feel a little hot. Okay, those are great. Those are fine. Just don't pay a lot of money for them. Okay, not more than, I don't know, $200. Um, and then you also have LED. LED is great. That's your healing light, especially those gadgets that have red light. That's for collagen production. A blue light that is for inflammation. Okay, those two lights are excellent. So those three, I would say, are the ones that you should pay attention to.
okay, so let's repeat them again quickly. So the three are
Okay, so we have Clarisonic brush,
Clarisonic brush.
face, yeah, for exfoliation. You can get that one. Then we have radio frequency devices. Those help to tighten the skin, little skin massagers. And you also have an LED function in a lot of gadgets. That's your light, LED healing light, red light especially, and blue light that are my favorite. Red light helps to produce collagen, tightens the skin, And then blue light is excellent for acneic skin, skin that goes through a lot of inflammation and sensitivity.
That's the one I own.
Yeah, that's
That's
the one
correct.
you, yeah.
Yeah, great thing, wonderful thing. But I wanted to ask your opinion on Botox. You know how when we see wrinkles on our skin, we immediately want to take action. What do we do?
Time for mine.
I know. So what do you think about Botox?
So
So popular
love
now.
and hate for me because we all know that it's not a healthy substance that goes into that's being injected into our muscle. You know, who knows? You know, in 20 years we'll find out what it causes.
Right. So there are long-term studies about
Yes,
it.
yes,
The
still
effects of
being
it.
done. Yeah, we still don't know, just like with laser technology. But at the same time, when you look in the mirror and it really bothers you and it really affects your self-confidence, the fact that you're aging, maybe aging a little faster, then I say, you know what? Go do it just to kind of pick yourself up a little bit and look at yourself and say, wow, I am beautiful. If you need to go to that extent, do it. Um, it does help. Life is hard for us, you know, we're all stressed, we're not healthy. So just for your own satisfaction, do it, you know, but other than that, it's not my best thing, of course.
Well, okay. Well, that's
That's
your
why I
take
said
on.
get facials starting at 25, then you're not
Don't
gonna
have to
need
think
Botox.
about
Yeah, or
Botox.
longer, it'll take longer for you to see Botox.
Um, we know about so much information on the skincare that oftentimes it's hard to differentiate between myth and facts of skincare. So I wanted to offer you a bliss. We have a few questions that need to be answered.
Okay.
Really need to be answered for our ladies and gentlemen, for everyone, for all of us. So all of these questions right here. And Rosa is quickly going to go through them and tell us whether it's a myth or a fact or how you agree with it or disagree with it. So let's take the first one. The higher the SPF, the longer you can stay in the sun.
Oh, bad question. It's a very confused. SPF formulation is very, very complex. So there, even us, we are confused on their manufacturing SPFs. In general, they say if it's SPF 30, that means 30 minutes in the sun, and then you have to reapply 50 minutes. 50 SPF 50 is 50 minutes, and then they say that after 50, 100 and 150 doesn't matter anymore.
You have to reapply.
You have to reapply it, yes. So I would agree with that statement that 50 and then you would have to reapply it. But technically say out of the sun after 50 minutes, it's too long anyways.
It's too long
Yeah.
anyways. But the number on the SPF on the package means really time, right? 30 minutes, 50 minutes, and so on.
Yeah, but it's not even 50 minutes doesn't mean it's complicated. 50 minutes doesn't mean 50 minutes. It's less than that because there is another formula within that number that determines how long the SPF stays. Yeah.
So it is
But
confusing.
we'll just say yes. I always say, you don't need to be in the sun for more than 30 minutes.
True. Okay, so the next question comes. You don't need SPF on a cloudy day.
Unfortunately, it's not true anymore because the ozone holes are very strong and the sun is, stronger nowadays than before. I just say, you know what, instead of making it hard for yourself and think, just make a habit of wearing SPF in the daytime. That's the moisturizer that you put on every day year round, unless you're at home that day.
So even though it's not sunny, it can still do the damage.
Of course, especially if you're prone to pigmentation.
Okay, fair enough. Squeaky clean skin is better.
We talked about that. You have to understand that skin has this beautiful, beautiful protection over our skin that is protecting us from a bacterial invasion, external bacterial invasion. So if you always keep your skin squeaky clean, that means squeaky feels when that protection is not there anymore. We can do that in our facials for a purpose, to cleans pores or whatever.
Because then you reapply
Yes,
moisture.
of course, we protect the skin after that and do our magic. But then to do it every day at home or even 4 times a week is way too often. Once a week, you're allowed to make your skin squeaky clean.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The next question. For the best results, use skincare products from the same line.
I like that fact, especially the products that stay on the skin. Okay, so if it's a scrub or cleanser that you put on and wash off, that could be from different lines. But products that stay on your skin throughout the day should be from the same line because they're different formulations. So sometimes ingredients don't work well together from different formulations, and that may cause irritability or a reaction on your skin.
So like a serum and a moisturizer.
Yeah,
It's better to be from the same line. Oh, I learned something new today.
Yes.
Thank you. It's better to get the pus out of a pimple by popping it.
Okay. So I love the language that you're using about the pimple. Uh, no, if you don't know how to do it properly, um, then it's not good. And here's what happens real quick is that when the quote unquote pus gets in the follicle, it can be in different places in the follicle. So when it's on the bottom of the follicle, and you know that by touching the pimple, if it hurts, that means that the inflammation, the battle is still going on the bottom in the dermis where the nerve endings are. That's why it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
This is the very bad time to squeeze because the walls of the follicle are very fragile. There is a battle going on, right? The blood cells are fighting bacteria there. There's a war going on. So when you push, it can rupture the folds of that follicle, and the pus can go into the neighboring pores, affecting them, and then you have like a cluster of breakouts. So no,
Wow.
that's not true. So you need to know when and how to extract your pimple.
So better go to a professional.
At least let your professional teach you how to do it.
Or yes, that's fair enough. Expensive skincare products work best.
So I always say that I don't even pay attention sometimes on the front of the bottle and the name and the statement there, the claim. I pass all that and I turn the bottle over to where the list of ingredients are, and that's where I pay attention. And so you need to educate as a consumer. You need to educate yourself on red flags in cosmetic ingredients and what the ingredients could be harmful to the skin. That's what matters, whether they're cheap or expensive.
You know, one ingredient that we always hear about is the sodium lauryl sulfate.
Yes, that ingredient mostly exists in shampoos. It's a very inexpensive surfactant soap. That's what makes the product soapy. It's inexpensive, but now they are saying that it causes cancer. It causes all kinds of problems with nervous system. It really affects our health.
We can also see it in the face products.
In face,
we can
cleansers,
mostly.
exactly.
So we do have to look out.
Yeah, and that's not just one. There are a lot more red flags.
Lasers can make you 20 years younger.
Laser is another love-hate relationship with me because I appreciate that laser technology. They break stones, they remove hair, they do all kinds of things, but it's not for everybody. I still don't see, to me, and I'm 45 and I've been hearing about lasers for the past, I don't know, 15 years maybe. I would want to say that don't overdo it. Okay, they don't make, there are other more natural things than lasers that can make you look younger. Prevent, and you don't have to do
Shouldn't
it.
overdo anything,
Yeah,
even good food.
yes.
After a while, your skin gets used to the products.
It happens.
True
You
or
know
not?
what? It can be. It happens that sometimes you need to switch to something because body changes, skin changes. We change, and when that happens, you sometimes need to switch up. To a different product, different formulations.
So it does happen.
It does happen. You get immune to it.
facial exercises keep skin taut so we don't get wrinkles? Oh, that's a good question.
I like that question. Sometimes I do it myself when I watch too many YouTube videos. Um, it depends on the elasticity of your skin. Sometimes depends on the age. So I would say if your skin already lost a lot of elastin and you have a lot of sagginess in your skin, those exercises may actually do harm to you.
Make it worse.
Yes, and make it worse. Okay, stretching the mouth and can really, or the neck. It's already a little bit too late. So this is great for prevention. Start young and do that, and make a habit of doing that for about, I don't know, 3 to 8 minutes a day.
Wow, Rosa, so far it's been great. I've learned a lot. There's a lot more to talk about that we could cover, but unfortunately not enough time. Even what you already gave us today is, it's a lot of information, and I really appreciate you for that. I think the time came for us to do the raffle. Do we have comments in the studio? We do. So first thing, we will raffle off a consultation with Rosa Leon. And I would like to ask Irina, our operator, to count. Let's see. No, first we have to pick a number, and then we will count the comments and find out who the winner is. And I would like to ask Rosa to do that for me, please. Just pick a number.
All right, we have number 13, my favorite number.
Lucky number. Do we have someone
No.
with number 13? No, we don't. Let's pick another number.
Number 14.
Number 14. Okay, so we're doing this segment during the working hours, unfortunately, so we don't have maybe that many
Number
people who are able. Number 9, no number 9. Okay, let's one more.
Number 8.
Okay. So Rosa, please, keep searching.
Just open all of them.
Let's just open all of them.
All right, 10, even better.
Even
I like
better.
this.
Just be patient.
Do we have number 2? All
Oh,
right.
at least we have a number 2.
Number 2 is Елизавета Кусаева. Мы вас
Oh, wow,
поздравляем.
congratulations. So you get a consultation with Rosa Leon. So let's move to the next gift.
Okay.
Multifunction eye massager. Let's pick a number.
Am I doing it again?
Yes, you're doing it again.
11.
Okay, we don't
I
have
already
11.
know. I already know. Number 1.
Number 1.
Yes, number 1 is Janet Davidov.
Janet Davidov. Okay, we're so happy. Janet is our, she's one of our most watching person, I think, in the audience, which I greatly appreciate you for supporting this radio show, for your interest in it. And truly, you deserve to win this eye massager. Congratulations to you. So this will be sent to you. You will write to us your address, and we'll send it to you by mail. I think Janet lives in New York, so it'll be easy for you to deliver it to her. Congratulations. And at the end, I'd like to ask, according to our tradition, I'd like to ask Rosa to make some wishes, to give some piece of wisdom to our audience.
2 things, only 2 things. Take a deep breath, look in a mirror, and see how beautiful I am. So beautiful. I'm so thankful to the universe that I look the way I look. Then the second thing, which is more serious, is pay attention to your skin. Be in tune with your body and listen to it, and you will get the answers. Good luck to everybody.
Thank you so much. And we would like to wish you all the best in your journey. And I know you're truly a wonderful esthetician, a wonderful instructor. You've made so much impact in the skincare industry, as far as I know. And just wanted to wish you to stay in good health and to continue doing, good work and good service to your clients.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
for inviting me.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please stay on the wave of health, and we will see you next Thursday at 6 o'clock. No special radio shows and special editions next week. We're going to be on time, 6 o'clock next Thursday. Have a great week.